I'm doing better, and I finally got some sleep last night. Finally. I'm not sure if I said this, but my official quit date and time is September 12th at 2 o'clock. Oh. One thing I will say, also random, you know those braids? Oh man, my head has been so itchy. Oh, my skull is like so irritated from all of that. So I'm trying to soak in Epsom salt baths. Can we also mention how actually pretty decent that child did on my nails? Very wild, huh? I'm kind of still tired, but I don't think I can sleep anymore. I also seem to have forgotten to do something. So I'm gonna get on my tubby, soak the floor, and grab it. So I also heard this would be a good thing to add to my bathtub. So, you know how we do. Probably like a little bit of an overdose of that, but yeah, Maluka. And I definitely don't want to put that water in my mouth. The Epsom salt is already pretty yucky. I see emotional line to the heart. Heart is pretty clear though. It seems. Heat spots. Looks like damp tongue. Dampness. I have to do some more homework, some studying on this whole tongue diagnosis stuff. Check my textbooks. Oy. My head is already feeling so much better. Yo, I just got some of that water in my mouth. Blech. If anyone knows, Maluka is just blech. I used to use that for my human blockhead regimen. And as you can see, my hair is finally getting a little bit longer. At least in the front, right? I'm trying to sit in here for like 40 minutes. I don't know if I can do it. I never can, really. I struggle to sit still and I get really bored. Really bored. Maybe I'll go to the pool today or something too. I don't know. Maybe a nap. I had a pretty crazy juggalo experience, you could say, yesterday. I kind of posted about it on my private account. But let's see. Well, my roommate Dennis, right? He's 86 years old. He's pretty cool. And he's an Uber driver, but he also like professionally drives people to the airport. So he's always doing like really long runs. And he told me last night was going to be crazy and he would need my help, right? So he told me to go downtown to Mojo's Barbecue and that people from the concert were going to meet me there down at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, when I got there, I realized, like, oh, wow, this is, like, really far from the amphitheater. Like, if I just got out of the crazy concert, I would not want to walk this far, right? So I decided to drive down there, and then I drive by these people. I have my window open. I'm just peeking, and they're like, oh, my God, will you give us a ride? I was like, $25. Sure, no problem. You know, my first time giving somebody a ride. Couple was super cute at first. They start talking about how they had such a great time at Panic and it was a blast. And then they started asking what kind of music I listened to. So I was like, oh, I actually got back from Washington today. I'm a juggalo. I listen to Insane Clown Posse. And he instantly knows what that is. And he calls me a juggalette. And I was like, oh, I don't really like that term, but yeah, that's a term. And we were talking about how, or should I say why I was there, because, you know, we just got classified a gang if you listen to our music, right? And then, like, I'm driving, I'm being really quiet, and just out of nowhere, he starts, like, freaking out. Like, let me out of the car! He's like, grabbing my seatbelt, and he's like tripping out. He's like, no, baby, it's not okay. This isn't our house. This isn't where we live. But like, she's like trying to calm down. Like, yes, baby, this is where we live. You know, he's trying to explain to him. And he starts tripping out and he grabs me by my t-shirt. Or like, I had like a jacket thing on and he grabs me by that. See if there's a mark. You're not seeing a mark, so that's nice. But geez, like the sleeve of my arm, like, oh, it was hurting so bad. And I was literally starting to get afraid for my life. Like, this guy was going to whip out, like, some sort of device. And all I'm trying to do is just get these people home, you know. And I'm like, my GPS says we're, like, right here. We'll be there any minute. You know, I'm just trying to, like, get there as soon as possible. And he's like, I'm going to kill you. And he gets all crazy. And I'm like, do it. I want you to. Do it. I'm going to have you home any minute. Blah, blah, blah. It was pretty traumatizing, and like I started getting like shaky, like my anxiety started kicking in since, you know, I haven't been taking my medicine and all that good stuff. And like I get shook up and my eyes start like watering and start crying like a bitch a little bit. And fucking the girl, she's like, oh, and she touches me, and as soon as she touches me, I felt like instant comfort. I don't know if she was like a mom or if she just had super empathic energy, you know. But they ended up giving me double. And then, like, I kind of posted about it, and a lot of people were saying that I probably should have called the police. But, I didn't. That's not really something I do. At all. And I also had heard that technically doing what I did was illegal. And I didn't know that either. I mean, like, from my understanding, like, what would be wrong with getting some cash from, like, your friends or even a stranger to give them a ride home? I mean, imagine it's extremely dangerous. I mean, it wasn't like hitchhiking.